Today we have an Air Force One. Nike IDs. At the beginning of January, for a short period of time, there was Elephant brought back. 5 colorways: gold, cool gray, white, blue, and red. I attempted to make a second one in the middle of the month, and that didn't work out. Nike let me know that it would be canceled because they had sold out of the white, red, and blue during the time, right about the time they were changing to the snake. So unfortunately, my other one that I was looking forward to, the Panama edition, will not be produced. So those of you that saw the pictures out there on the internet that I drew up, that Panama edition is not going to happen. The Elephant is gone. I think they still have gray and gold at the moment. Not much else. Brought in the snake. And the snake will continue on through February. So, these here were originally an all gold shoe. I looked at it a little bit more and I did not like the all gold and the black, especially after I actually saw at Nike Dallas the sample. It just had too much dark material on it for me, so I lightened it up with the blue. And I was able to use a small piece of the photo blue there. Now the hang tag, where usually I would put Sam Colt 12 or something, was not the space this time. It's just a Nike swoosh. On the back here, they have allowed us to add a name instead of the swoosh. You can go back and add the swoosh if you would like instead, but here we get to finally, as with other Nike IDs, actually write over what we want to have. For here, Fire into Soul. Play on words. There are only 6 characters to be used on the back of the heel. So I had to work with that. And the space counts as a character, so I've got 4 letters, a space, and another letter. Playing on the phrase, for those who are in demolition, fire in the hole, has to do with how we drill, drop in different material, and then as you put a cap on top in blasting for construction and rock and various other things, right before you push the plunger to explode the material and fracture the rock, granted safely with mats above it and everything else. Common phrase is fire in the hole. Watch out, stand back. So a play on words here for fire into soul. Best I could come up with was 6. My original option was going to be Chongo, just like I put on my Bespoke. And for some reason, Nike does not like the word Chongo, C-H-A-N-G-O. That's Spanish for monkey. A boyhood nickname in some circles. I looked at it and tried to fool the system to put CH with the at symbol, which looks a lot like an A with a circle, NGO, and that took it. But the at symbol was smaller and it just didn't look right. Therefore I switched it out. The best I could come up was that phrase right there. I'm not 100% happy with it, I gotta tell you. I think the Panamas that were going to come out were much, much better. An interesting little item here is on the strings themselves. I do like the fact that the Photo Blue and the Photo Blue swoosh has now got these tips to more match an elephant style wrap to blend in with the actual swoosh. Nice touch. Nike is always changing up the ID capabilities monthly now with what you can do to different shoes. Some things are held over, some things are added, some things are subtracted, and it keeps it fresh. So, As you go in there from time to time into the Nike store, there's always something new to play around with, always something new to add or subtract. Allows us lots of variations. There are times when they don't have enough for me, and I wish that they would have more material, but most of the time we can find something to really create something different. A lot of people are looking at these right now going, they're different, all right. What were you thinking? But this is a design that I kind of liked. It's what I came up with. I'm happy with it. And I intend to do a whole lot more Nike IDs. Especially the more I look into the shoes overall. Things have changed so much these days. With everything coming out at $140, $150. A Nike ID Air Force One is $190. Why wouldn't I want to just take the materials, if I like them, and continue to make more Nike IDs, my own personal one-of-one Air Forces, instead of just buying off the rack? So some of my tastes will change in this current year, and I believe I'll continue on with the trend I started of having more and more Nike IDs, and passing on some of the more common materials, even if they're semi-hard to find, to increase my own personal collection, my style, my designs, my builds, instead of just purchasing what's available. As always, you can find me at samcolt12.com, Google+, Instagram, and Viddy, V-I-D-D-Y, for the quick 15-second fast videos. Nike IDs, Gold Elephant, Photo Blue Elephant, a very quick Nike ID. The materials on this combination, the blue, the red, and the white, from the way it was told to me by canceling that other shoe, were there for about 2 weeks. So I'm glad I got my options done. Nike IDs.